We have been going around together with the Malab in respect of this peace mission, which has started yielding things for making positive impact. What is your assessment of what you have seen with regard to the banditry kidnapping that is become order of the day, especially in the northern part of the country?
Good. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Prof Usman Yusuf. I'm the former executive secretary of the NHIS. So I was elated that Sheikh Ahmad Gumi invited me to join him. And what I saw is I learned more than you can learn in any school. It has changed the way I was viewing this before I came. Unless you go to the lion's den, you will not have an impression of the truth. So people writing on social media and sitting in Abuja, Lagos and writing, they need to spend time there. Before I came, I was in a group that says, furious because of what we have seen the damage bandits have done to our people. I'm from Katsina. A third of Katsina is under siege, and Katsina is filling up with IDPs, and we see the carnage all over the north. There is this tendency to be angry and say we need to go and kill all of them. That is the mindset I came. And when we went from Kaduna, we visited Zamfara first, and we went and saw, the Sheikh did not just go and see bandits in their camps. We didn't know what we were going to see. This is the honest truth. He went and sat down and spoke with all the emirs in Gusau, the emir in Maradun, the emir in Shinkafi. We went to Gumi, emirs. Sat down with the ulamas, Islamic clerics. Sat down with communities, people in the community, before we got access to go and see the bandits in their camps. What has changed me completely is one, there is no military solution to this banditry. Spirit. And what gladdened my heart is they said it clearly that it is only because the Sheikh, they had the Sheikh, they haven't ever seen him in their lives, but it is only because they had it is a cleric that was coming that they gathered. What this tells us is that there is something, there is a window in their heart that you can touch their heart. There is somebody and a group of Nigerians they will listen to. And these are our clerics. They are our elders. And all over the world, from Colombia to the Philippines to Ecuador, everywhere, it is the clerics that come in when there is trouble and reconcile people. So my visit has changed my mind that these people can be rich, they are human beings, and we'll never forget. And I always say it, the people we call bandits are Fulanis. They are our flesh and blood. They are not foreign from anywhere. They are our flesh and blood. If you have a child in your house that is bad, you don't throw him away. You embrace him and preach to him in the hope and prayer that you will touch his heart. And that is why we're here. We're here on a peace mission. Nobody asked the Sheikh to do this. He saw a vacuum, and he filled that vacuum. A vacuum that is wajib, that is the duty and the responsibility of everybody. And that's why we are glad. We, his followers, are glad to come with him. And that's why we're here. And I'm very glad I've been here for the past 5, 6, 7 days.
Will there be light at the end of the tunnel? Will there be a kind of time
yes.
when this banditry will be normal?
Right. So it's difficult to give timeline, but what we have seen, they open up. And the first thing, he doesn't go there and preach. He sits down there and listens to them. Dr. Martin Luther King said, violence is the language of the unheard. You need to hear people. There is no politician, there is no security agent, there is no governor that did what he did. Sat down with them in their den and listened to everything. He sat down there and listened to them, all their complaints, before he talks to them. When he talked to them, the first thing he said, of course, there is nobody. They are us. They are flesh and blood. We are not proud of what they are doing. Nobody will give them any excuse in our society for what they are doing. And there is no place in Islam that allows what they are doing. No killing of any human being regardless of his race or religion. No rape, no arson, no society, no religion tolerates that. And he backed that with the scripture. We were there. Well, the second camp we went to, full of military type, almost a battalion, 1,000. The kids were smoking marijuana. When they started hearing the Quran, we could see them, they were dropping the marijuana and snuffing it. And you could see them mellowing down. It's beginning to reach them and touch their hearts. And that is what the Sheikh is saying, is that all ulamas, all clerics need to go into the forest and start speaking to them. Traditional rulers need to come in. That will give strength to the politicians who are the ones that execute things, to do things. All of us, the community too. There is a trend we are seeing now that people in the vigilantes are taking the law into their hand and killing Fulanis. So it's not only reaching to the Fulanis for peace, we need also to reach to the vigilantes through the emirs, through the community leaders, to allow peace to reign. In saying that, government needs to come in and deploy resources to rehabilitate these bandits by giving amnesty, just like it was done in the Niger Delta. They will return their weapons, but you have to find something for them to do. Just like they found something for the militants in Niger Delta to do. We are in the process of selling ideas to the government. And also you have to, part of the amnesty, you have to be able to compensate the victims of these bandits. They have caused a lot of pain and sufferings to our people all across the land. And we should not forget them. Nobody is here supporting what they did. But peace can only come through dialogue. And dialogue can only be open through people they trust. These are our clerics, our leaders. We went yesterday to see the Sultan of Sokoto. And everybody is supportive. You have clerics, you have the Sultan, you have the emirs coming in. It will help the governors and the federal government to bring peace to the land. Ina jin an biyo hanyar fita. Hanyar fita, insha Allah, hanyar fita shine kaga in mutum in kana da ɗa ya hinjire, yawanci ina kake gani yake gudu? Wurin mahaifiyar shi ko wurin kakar shi ko? Amma alhamdulillah inda ya je wurin mahaifiyar shi ko wurin kakar shi yana nan kusa. Amma in ya kwashi kayan shi ya shiga wata uwar duniya, ka rasa shi. Saboda haka mahaifiya da kakanni su ne malamai. Yaran nan suna son jin su. Da muka je malam ya zauna ya ji su, ya ce su faɗi duk ƙorafe-ƙorafensu. Suka faɗi ƙorafe-ƙorafensu, kuma wallahi in za mu kanmu gaskiya da adalci, ƙorafe-ƙorafensu akwai gaskiya a ciki, akwai rashin kula, akwai ba a ba su magani, ba a ba su asibiti, ba a ba su, babu komai a dazukan nan, shanunsu babu, kuma ana kashe su, kuma Najeriya duk kyamata su ake. Suka faɗi duk ƙorafe-ƙorafensu. Aka fara karatun Kur'ani suna shan wiwi duka. Ni na kallon su, ni ban zauna inda malam ya zauna ba dan ina son in ga yara. Duk suna shan wiwi. Da aka fara karatun Kur'ani sai ina kallon su sai naga suna yadda wiwi suna takawa. Kur'ani ya fara shiga su. Kuma suka gaya mana suka ce inda ba dan malam ne ya shigo ba yadda za a yi su taru. Dan ba su yarda da gwamnati ba, ba su yarda da wani hukuma ba da za su taro ma dan an sha zalunta su a baya. Saboda haka malamai sun fara jin su abinda Sheikh Ahmad Gumi ya sha cewa a masallatai tun ba yanzu ba, cewa malamai ulama a rika shiga dazuzzuka ana da'awa, ana ma yaran nan hudba. In baka da addini a zuciyarka abin da ke faruwa kenan. Addini yana sa tawakkali, in babu addini sai shiga. Sun wahala sosai, kuma wahalar duk mun sadda ita. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi ya ji komai ƙorafe-ƙorafensu, ya gaya musu, ya ce babu addinin musulunci, babu inda addinin musulunci ya ce su yi abubuwan da suke. Saboda haka babu hujja. babu hujja. Zai ji korafe-korafen su, muka je ya ga gwamna, ya ga sarakuna, ya ga malamai, mun zo mun ga sarkin musulmi, kuma zai je ya ga shugaban ƙasa. Ba wanda ya sa shi wannan abu. Amma wajibi ne, aiki shi ne, gobe kiyama Allah zai tambaye shi, kuma Allah zai tambaye mu duka. Me muka yi? Me muka yi? Za mu bari ana ta kakkashe su ne? Nawa za a kashe? Saboda haka wajibi ne kowa, daga malamai, sarki, mai sai da goro, kowa aikin shi ne. 'Yan sa kai babu inda addinin musulunci ya ce a kashe mutum, babu shi. Akwai hukuma. Hukuma ya kamata ta hukunta mutum. Saboda haka akwai hanya. Hanyar ita ce malamai sun shigo, sarakuna su shigo, za su ƙara ƙarfafa ma 'yan siyasa da shugabanmu na gwamnoni da shugaban ƙasa ƙarfin gwiwa. Alhamdulillah, insha Allah za a samu maslaha.